What is up, everybody? My name is Andrew, and welcome back to Space Engineers, episode number 37. You'll notice sitting right in front of us is, it's hard to see out of this window, but is the AMG Snowstorm. Last episode, we went on a little bit of a battle spree here, and we took out the AMG Snowstorm. Well, we took it out, sort of. I mean, we fought against it so that we could take out some of its weapons, and we tried to do as little damage as possible, even though we still ended up doing quite a bit of damage to the Snowstorm. But we were able to reclaim the Snowstorm, and we now have it lost its W, but we now have the Snowstorm under our control, including what looks like over here a Prototech drill. It includes the Prototech frame, it includes the construction components, but it's missing some of the Prototech machinery, the Prototech cooling unit, and the Prototech panels. So that's unfortunate for that, but the Prototech frame is the only thing that is really difficult to create. Everything else can be created by a Prototech assembler, which we unfortunately do not have, but you know, in theory, the frame's the hardest thing you can make, so it's good that that wasn't destroyed. But anyway, in this episode, we're going to continue our battle, which is going to be moving into the base behind us. We can actually see from over here. We have a little base right there, and I think we're actually going to move into the Snowstorm, starting off, and we're going to move in this way. So let's get our weapon out here, and all the way through the Snowstorm, if we go through, we should have, and actually as I'm moving past this, I think this is where our Prototech, what is that? Oh, that's the antenna trying to move up. This is where the Prototech jump drive was, but it looks like this has also been removed, in addition to our normal jump drive, by, I guess, the ARM faction. Which, by the way, ARM, if I go into factions and look at my factions over here, the ARM faction is the Armageddon faction. So these are the guys that stole our AMG Snowstorm. So let's move down here into what is going to be the entrance to this ship. Okay, moving up here, right here, this is the entrance to the base that we're gonna be assaulting this episode. It says lockdown initiated, and we need to be careful to see if there are any turrets here first and foremost, because I have not checked to see if there are. Currently, I don't see any, but we have Trade Corp, which is interesting. The E from the trade has been removed, unfortunately. It looks like something's happened there. But let's keep a lookout for any turrets here as we move in. I want to peek over here, see if there's anything that might be dangerous here. I don't see any turrets right off the bat, so we can move in cautiously. Move into this side here. I'm very worried about all these angles here that we're seeing. Let's move in right over there. Run. Okay, we're in what I think is a safe zone. I just want to clear out this area because that is a turret. And if that's not active, we're fine. It's not shooting us. So it might be good. This right here is a Prototech something or other. Yes, if we take a look at this, this is a Prototech gyroscope, and I think this is the one that they must have stolen from the AMG Snowstorm, because there was one missing from the bottom area here, and this is a complete gyroscope, which means it's perfectly functional. So we have this that we can reconquer, put on the AMG Snowstorm, or put on the Manta Ray if we really want to. But what we need to do is we need to move into this base. I'm just very worried because what it said is that the security has been compromised, so it's very likely that any turrets that are inside the base are going to be hostile to us, and I really hope that's not active. It doesn't appear to be shooting at us, so it must not. Yeah, I don't think it's active. Okay, let's move into this base. Keep an eye out for turrets. There's one right there. It's not looking at me, but I'm just gonna shoot at it because I think it's probably gonna be hostile. Yeah, I don't think it can aim at me at this angle. There we go, that turret's down. Let's move in. So this looks like it's a security checkpoint, and there are some soldiers that are down here with some weapons here. I'm not gonna bother taking those. Anything in here? No, nothing in there. Let's be very cautious as, oh, yep, that one's aiming at me. Okay, we need to find an angle where we can shoot at that. But the note that we had said if we can find some sort of terminal, we can enter the code 3002, and that should disarm the security. Here, let me move up here. Let's go here. Oh gosh, okay, it aimed at me. Let's back up. Maybe we can go in this way. Just a couple shots and we should be able to take it out. There we go, it's down, and let's move in. Okay. Oh, something triggered. I don't think anything's happening though. That's good. Okay, what did you have? Weapons. You had medkits, I'll happily take those. Some Clang Colas, I'll take those as well. A couple weapons. Power kit, I'll take that. Empty oxygen bottle. We have dead soldiers here. This looks like there was indeed a fight here. These blue soldiers versus the red soldiers, who look a lot like the ones that I've been fighting here. Let's move into to this room here and see if there's anything in here. All right, weapons free. Let's move in. It's unfortunate it highlights this stuff whenever I take out my grinder. Oh, yep, a down soldier. This looks like it's just a normal room here. Yeah. Doesn't look like there's anything inside the beds. What about this soldier here? This soldier had a clang cola, which I'll happily take. And let's move on. Toilet? Well, you never know. Maybe there's a toilet gun sometimes. Anyway, let's move on to this room across here. I think we've taken out the only turrets that were inside this room, so we should be relatively safe in here at least. Okay, you know what I'm gonna do real quick? I'm gonna disable this mod just so we don't have this popping up every single time we take out our grinder. All right, we're back. The hostile NPC takeover mod is really, really good for taking over ships. It makes it very easy to do if you just grind down all the control blocks, but it also adds that little visual thing anytime you take out your grinder, which is not great when you're taking out a base. It just makes it a little bit distracting. But let's move into this room, check if there are any turrets in here first, just make sure, and let's break into this. All right, we're in. We've got our inventory full. I should really turn off that sound too because I don't really... there's probably a mod that disables that, but let's be very cautious as we move in. This looks like some sort of prison or something. We have a soldier down right there. Let's check these out. We have another soldier down right here. Actually, this isn't a soldier. This is a gray one. Interesting. Actually, let me turn off my signals while we're in here as well, because I don't think we're gonna need to care about signals. This guy had some stone on him. This guy had 4 stone on him. What did this guy have? Anything in here? A normal weapon. I'm hearing a lot of footsteps out here, so we're gonna need to be very cautious. This looks like the only other entrance, unless they come in behind us there. We have a flare gun in here, some clang cola, some power kits, which I'll take, a couple of gravity components. I'm gonna put some of my stuff back in here, actually. Uranium. Lots of goodies in here, actually. A drill, which I'll happily take, actually, because we're missing our drill. How many? There are 65 level 1. There are 61 drills in here and 65 level 1 welders in here. Wow. That's a lot of, like, low-level welders. Unfortunately, we are going to have to downgrade there to a lower level drill because we lost our level 3 drill somewhere. But let's move on and continue this area. There are some stairs going up, so I want to check out what's up here real quick. Is there anything? Oh, there's a little box up here we can check out. Oh, here we go. We can have a sight into here. We have a nice window. It looks like there's stairs up there. So does this go across? Yeah, so that might go up there as well. Let's move in up this way. Can I open these? No. We have 2 doors. We're gonna go in through this one. And this one is open a little bit, so let's see if we can get a nice sight into what lies over here. Can we use our jetpack maybe? Yeah, I don't see anything in there, so we're gonna have to break it in. We're gonna have to break in here. Get in here. All right, let's move in. Weapons out. Oh, we have a turret up there. I'm gonna try and take it out if I can. Ow. Oh, it hit me once. That's not good. There we go, turret's down. Let's go ahead and reload here real quick. I hear footsteps, so I'm being very cautious. I'm thinking that someone might be coming up on me here. Let's keep an eye out for turrets in the top corner while we look for soldiers down here. I don't see anyone so far. We have a stairwell moving down there. Is that, oh, soldiers coming up. Okay, back up, back up, back up. We're gonna take a nice angle here. We're gonna hold this right here. So if we need to move left, we can. We're not in like a big corridor. Just give them a second, see if they come up here, and if they do, we'll be ready. Okay, they're not really moving up. Maybe we're gonna have to approach them. All right, let's move in. Let's move in cautiously here. Here, no, I think they're still probably where they were. Let me make sure there's no turret here. Okay, that's just that door. Okay, well, if we move down here, we can probably, what was that? I don't know what that was. That was a sound though. We're gonna move in this way. Switch weapons, switch weapons, switch. It's always faster. Switch to your secondary. Back up, back up. Back up, back up, back up, back up, back up. Okay, we backed up. Let's move all the way over here. We have a little bit of safety right here. I'm gonna go in and grab my med kit, which I've used a little bit of here. Let's reload this while we're doing that. And if anyone comes in this way, we're gonna hit them. Health is low. Yep, it definitely is. Okay, let's drop a couple things here so we're not overburdened. Check that. We're gonna use another med kit here. There we go. Now we should be good to move in. It might be safer to move in through that door right there, but I don't know. Let's move in this way. Be very careful. We still have at least 1 more soldier. We killed 2. Whoa, okay.
Hello.
Speedster over there. Let's try and grab another med kit here. I think that's all of them. I hear more footsteps, so there's clearly someone else somewhere. Be careful to open. Ah! I have an idea to reclaim our body. Okay, I grabbed a little bit of steel plates over there. I'm gonna see if I can put some sort of thing. A little defense bubble around me real quick. So that wherever that turret was, because I thought it was a turret that shot me first. It was there! That's where it was! Oh my god! Okay, let's move in here. Oh, it's turning. Should be only a couple more shots to get it. There we go, it's down. Okay, that is what was messing us up there. Let's grab all of our stuff again here. And this is our little safety bubble. I'll peek under it here just to see. And I think that's where the soldiers are coming from. Okay, there's someone right there. I'm actually not hitting him even. I hit him a couple times. There we go, he's down. So that's where the soldiers are coming from. I wonder if I want to go that way first. I think I should. Let's do our little safety bubble there. Let's get our weapon out. I don't like that there are multiple directions. There's that direction and there's that direction that we're gonna have to be cautious of. So let's move in. Oh gosh, that looks ominous. Let's move in this way. We have dead soul. Oh my gosh, a lot of dead people here. Yeah, over there as well. Be very cautious as we move around here. Let's move in this way. What are you? Here, let's go this way actually first. No turrets. Oh, this is a spawner. This is a spawner. Okay, let's take this out. Okay. Where does this go? Oh gosh. This goes all the way down. Okay, let's not go that way first then. Let's clear this way first because I don't think the soldiers can go up ladders. If they can, we might still have people coming from that direction. But let's move this way. We have a lot of dead gray soldiers or gray engineers. Some red over there. I'm keeping an eye out for a turret here. Is that? No, that's a med kit. That's a med base, not a spawner. It looks like a spawner. Let's move in a little bit. Looking for turrets. No access. Turrets here, okay. I hear people running around. Let's move in this way. Go, 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 go. Okay, we're in a kitchen of safety. That's a book. I thought that was a soldier. I hear people all around me. Do you guys have anything? Clang Cola, space credits. Move in this way. That's a turret. Okay, we're gonna have to take, it's already aiming at me though. I'm worried a little bit. I don't think I can shoot through these. I wonder if I can hit it from a different angle, like here. I don't know if we can shoot through these either. Let's reload here real quick. We could have soldiers coming from that direction. That's probably where I'm hearing them from. I don't think we're even shooting through that. There we go. Okay, turret down. Let's move in here. No access, automated turrets beyond this point. So that's at least one. Let's see if there are any more. Let's move in. I'm gonna step to the side here so that when I open this, I can take out my weapon and have a little bit of cover. Okay. We got some sparks here. Status, Purge protocol. Trade Corp automated security system. Oh, okay, this is the security thing. Are there any soldiers? Let's just clear this area of any turrets or any soldiers. Nope, I think we're good. Okay, so this is where we should be able to enter the code. Let's see it. Access denied. Okay, we can't enter the code actually at all. Can I hack these maybe? Let's see. Okay, yeah, I am able to hack these. Okay, let's see. So 3002 was the code. 3? Did it oh, okay, it's not even entering it. Hang on. It must be entering into some sort of programmable block. Do any of these have a name? Programmable block. They don't have names. Let me see if I hack them. Maybe this will allow it to do it. All right, and then you're offline. Let's try this. 3? Nope. It's not doing anything. What is this? Oh gosh, this goes down as well. Okay, we have 2 ways that go down. This guy's got some soldiers, or some, this soldier's got some weapons as well. We got a clean coffee on this guy. What about this guy? This guy's got a last note. Okay, what does this say? I've been shot. It happened so fast. First an explosion, then gunfire. I managed to take one of them down before I was hit. They came through the walls. It's like they knew what they were looking for. I don't think I have much time left. They came through the walls. So, like here, probably. I'm guessing this is where they came from. I'm not gonna go down there quite yet. I wanna finish clearing the base, but then we can go down there. It's unfortunate that we're not able to enter this security system thing. don't know, maybe the entire system's damaged. But anyway, that just means we'll have to continue dealing with turrets, which is fine. We've been dealing with turrets this whole time. So Purge protocol, we're gonna stay in Purge protocol. Let's move on to the next area. We do have a bunch of footsteps moving around. I want to see if I can find some more Clang Cola in any of these. I don't know if I can. I would really like to clear my inventory a little bit, but let's move in this way. I'm gonna check that way here real quick. Let's move up here. This is where all these footsteps are coming from, over there and over there. So let's be very cautious as we move in. Yeah, we have soldiers here. He's just kind of doing a jog there. Anyone over here? No one over here, okay. We have a couple soldiers down right here with the weapons that I'm using. These very fast shooting weapons. Let's grab this one as well. Once I go through here, we're gonna have that soldier to contend with, right? I guess I can move around. No, I can't even go through this. Okay, well, let's break through this way. There we go, it's open. Let's get our weapon out. And we'll go weapons free here on this guy. Oh, gosh, he's shooting. Where is he? Oh, he's there. Getting a different angle. Okay, he's down. Let's move in. I'm gonna reload. Oh gosh. Where was that one even firing from? He sounded like he had an Uzi. I don't know where he was firing from. I think he might have been behind me, but I'm not sure. Let's move in this way. Actually, I want to move this way real quick, just to check. This is like a little safety zone. Okay, let's go this way, and we're gonna clear room by room. Oh, this is already blocked. Okay. Okay, that felt like a turret, so I think there's a turret somewhere. I only have 2 magazines for this, but I think we've cleared most of this area, so I can move just in normally. That's still clear. This might not be clear anymore. Yeah. Oh gosh, why am I in single fire mode? Does this only fire single? Did he move down, or where'd he move? Okay, headshots are the best shots. Oh, okay, he scared me again. What do you have? Just a pistol? Okay, I'm not gonna take it. I would like to get my stuff, which is in there. We have to be a little cautious though, because, yep. Yep, that's the problem. What did you guys have? You had the weapon that I'm using, actually, so I'm gonna take yours. Let's reload here. They're moving in. And I hear footsteps from that side too. I don't like this. Let's move in this way. Oh, okay, something shot at us. I don't know if it was a soldier or not. I'm gonna try and take this guy out real quick so I don't have as many to deal with over there. And then there's a turret somewhere over there. Yeah, I see it, actually, I see it. Let's go duck down here. I'm gonna grab all my stuff from here. Quick, 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 quick. I have too many things. Oh, soldier. I do not want this to break. If this breaks, we're in trouble. Okay. Let's real quick check behind us. Reload. That's the spawner right in front of me, right? I wish I had a Pro 1 right here, but I do not. It's too fast, man. It's too fast. I need a grenade or something. Guess who's back, 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 back again, again, again. Andrew's back, back, back. All right, move in. We're not worried about anything. We're not scared of a turret. There's another soldier here. I'm gonna wait for him to move in on me. He's down. More over here. Okay, they're just going in that direction. Ooh! Like this direction. Okay, I'd like to get my body back if possible. Move in a place the turret can't see us. Let's move this way. I see them moving up. Here's the soldiers. We can see them, but luckily they're not very smart. Okay, they're down. We need to still deal with this turret. We might have to use our block tech, which would be like putting a block right there. And then running over to it. I don't think I can shoot that. And then putting a block right there. And then running over to it. Oh god, he shot my block. Or I shot my block, I don't know. One of us shot my block. Okay, can I put my block back? Block tech? Look at it right there. Look at it just mocking me. Okay, there's a block there. Oh, that's a soldier. Hi. Soldier down. Okay, let's clear this so we don't have anyone spawning here. He's down. Let's move into this room here real quick. Okay. Make sure there's no turret in here. There's not. This looks like this is where there's a bit of a warfare reactor thing. We can maybe steal some of those. Very nice. What do you guys have? Anything that I can take? Yeah, some of that ammo. I do love that ammo. All right, moving over to this turret right here. I think we should be able to get it. Maybe block tech a little bit closer. Maybe more block tech. and then come around here, and then maybe I use the Uzi. Ah! My block. It's still fine. It's still fine. Ah! Ah! Oh my god. No, no. I think it might be out of ammo. Ah, it was not out of ammo. All right, I can't say I'm not a little bit surprised that all those shots didn't do anything to that dude. Let's move in. We still have our block tech here, so we're fine. He's got some weapon stuff. Yeah, I guess that really doesn't do a lot of damage to these. Whoa, 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 okay. Who's shooting? All right, someone over here? Okay, well, let's move over here. Let's deal with these guys. Reload here real quick. I didn't have very much ammo in here. Yeah. There we go, another one down. There were a bunch. Okay, well, let's move forward then. Now that they're not doing anything. All right, well, we gotta deal with this. There we go. That guy right there took so many shots by the Uzi. I don't know, the Uzi is good for taking out people, but I guess it's not as good for taking out soldiers. All right, let's, is there anything over here? No, this is just an end area. Okay, what's over here, anything? Just a room, not much in here. It's a nice little room, you can chill. Okay, let's move into the next one. I wanna clear that room as well. Let's move into this one. Whoa, whoa. Okay, there's some dead soldiers here. Just a normal room. What do you have on you? Some of my favorite weapons, actually. Yeah, there we go. What about you? Oh, you've got another, beware of surprise. Okay, let's read this. To all friendly forces, if you're reading this note, I've probably fallen. My team has set up a defensive line on the right habitation wing, but by the sounds of it, there are more of them than there are of us. We're ready for whatever they throw at us, but just in case we can't stop them in their tracks, we've set up a little surprise in one of the rooms. Surprise means bomb. There's a bomb. Enjoy! Okay. Okay, so that must be what happened to these guys right here. They met the little surprise that this guy had set up. Do any of these guys also have notes on them? Oh! Shots fired. Hang on. I'll go back and check them in just a second. We've still got to clear that other section. I just want to read what this guy has, if he has anything. No, he doesn't have anything on him. Okay, let's check this. Nothing in there. This just looks like stuff that they maybe have used for defense or anything like that. Let's move into the other section right here. This looks like a receptionist sort of dude that would have been handling these things. Or these could be soldiers that have fallen back to this area when these guys attacked. Let's move in. Oh, yep, here we go. That's a spawner right there. Check if there are any others. I thought I heard footsteps, but they could just be mine. Let's check over here. Yeah, we've got a closed door right there. Got a bunch of blocks here I'd love to take. Let's move in this way though. So we have the spawner. I'm gonna go ahead and destroy.
Inventory full.
Make sure it didn't spawn anybody on like the other side of this or anything like that. All right, let's move in. So got this soldier. We've got dead soldier right here. He's carrying the weapon that I like to use. And we have what looks like a hole in the wall right here. Oh, they barricaded this door. I like that. Another weapon right there. We've got some blue soldiers here. Yeah, he's got normal weapons and some defenses that they may have used to defend themselves here. Well, let's move into the back of this area. Yeah, this guy definitely barricaded himself pretty well. I can't even get back there. Maybe I can sneak my way back there like this. Maybe, just maybe. Yeah, there we go. Okay, we're back here. You can imagine this guy holding this angle right here. Let's see if he's got anything. He does have a note, actually. It says, we can hear them outside. The soldiers are in the halls assured us that we're in good hands, but the gunfire's been going on for far too long, and it's getting closer. We've barricaded the door just in case. If anyone tries to come in there, we'll give them hell. It looks like they did. They did do a pretty good job here. Defending this area, especially if I can't get past. There we go. Actually, I could have maybe sat in that chair and moved myself there. Did they put anything in these? These might have been a little more useful if they'd put a little bit of gravel in there or something like that. But anyway, yeah, they did a pretty good job, I have to say. Unfortunately, it looks like the soldiers that were out in the halls and also the whoever was inside these buildings here didn't defend the base. This guy even was out of ammo, it looks like. I've got to respect it. This trade HQ put up one heck of a fight here. against these red soldiers. And it looks like we might still have more of them to take out, because there is that way right there, and then there's another way over there. So we probably have more spawners yet to take. This guy had space credits and a cola. This guy had space credits. This guy had space credits. So these might have just been normal non-soldiers, because they don't have weapons. What about the guy over here? This guy had space credits and a cola. This guy had space credits and a cola. Yeah, okay, so these must have been non-soldiers. Okay, well, let's move in. Let's, can I put my stuff somewhere? I don't know. We still need to move in that way, and then we need to clear this way, which has a turret, I believe. No, there wasn't a turret. That was over there, that there was. Okay, so we should be clear here. Maybe put some of my stuff in one of these. Moving forward, we have a door right there that's open. We've got a door right here and a door right here. This one is... Okay, no, this one's green, but I can't open it. This one's red, though. And it does look like it's got some sort of turret in there. Anything else? Yeah, just a turret. I don't know if I can shoot it from here. We'll try. If I can take it out here before it can do damage to me, that would be very nice. Yeah, okay, we're able to take out the turret. All right, let's, oh, we have to be careful of this door here, actually, real quick. Yeah, I think we're fine, though. I was checking to see if there were any turrets there, but I don't think there are any. We have a couple of soldiers right here who looked like they were trying to hold up a position down here. Let's go ahead and get inside this door here. All right, we're in. Okay, weapons out. This is the Uzi, I guess. If we see any soldiers, we should be fine. Let's move in here. There was a turret guarding this area. I wonder if this is some sort of armory or something like that. Yeah, definitely some sort of armory. Okay, we've got weapons in here. Let's see what they had in here. Whoa, okay, lots of weapons there. Lots of weapons here. A row 1, I might take that. What else do we have? Another row 1 right there. More weapons here. Yeah, let's actually take the row 1. Let's grab that. We'll go to character weapons here. We'll bring down the row 1, and I'll replace my normal weapon, I think, with it. So the row... That's not a row 1. Where's my row 1? There's the row 1. There we go. Okay, so this will be able to deal with any turrets. Do short work of these. These guys right here are blocked. Some of them are, at least. We have a weapon, or a grinder right there. We have some normal stuff right here. So yeah, we have a little locker area. Let's go through these. Couple stuff right there. Stuff right there. And we have some lockers here, which I'll have to grind down if I want to see what's inside these. We have oxygen bottles. And then over here, bottles. Anything else over here? Probably bottles in all these. Yep, more bottles. And then we have one more over here. Let me guess. More bottles? Yep, more bottles. Okay, they're all empty. Not doing very much good, but we like bottles. Okay, let's get inside this door here, and then we have one last area that we need to go before we go down into the depths. All right, and let's move outside. Weapons out. Oh, here we go. Okay, so we've got some stuff here. Whoa, 91 gold ingots. Okay, that's not bad. Oh, those are all together. Okay, 91 gold ingots. That's very good if we need to build superconductors or something like that. All right, one final area. Let me go ahead and clear my inventory. All right, inventory cleared. Let's move into this final area here. Being very cautious here. If there are any turrets here, we need to check out. Oh, we have a different color of soldier here. Any turrets? I don't see. Okay. I was about to. It sure is a good thing we invested in that cloning bay, right? That thing, we've used that thing quite a bit. So I'm guessing I'll be able to get my body without. Oh my gosh. Okay, poor soldier. I'm guessing I'll be able to get my body without having to get in sight of that thing. That is right above the thing. I mean, I can fire a row 1. I don't know if I want to though, because I'm not directly hitting it. Is there another way that I can go to maybe get in here? Because it looks like, I mean, I can run to try and get cover there, but it'll probably shoot me while I do that. Otherwise, I can do like a, no, I need steel plates for that. Okay, maybe we won't do block tech. Ooh, hide, okay. I don't like this. That's a really hard turret to get past, huh? Okay, the other option is I could just destroy this. And then if I destroy this, in theory, that'll destroy... Ah, that will not destroy that, but that will give me a better shot on it. I thought it was like a like hiding on it. Okay, actually, I think I can shoot it where it can't shoot me. There we go, turret down. All right, that is an unfairly placed turret, if I may say so myself. All right, let's move in here. More turrets, another one on the other side. Yep, another one on the other side. Let's... I cannot shoot at one without the other one shooting at me, huh? I could try and get over there really quickly, and then if there are turrets, though, that's the problem. But if I'm able to run past all the way over there, then I should be good, actually. I don't think they'd be able to shoot me, either of them. So let's try it. Okay, this is very dangerous in case there are literally any other turrets. All right, 3, 2, 1. Let's go! Go, 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 go! Okay, we made it. Now we'll have a good view on this turret without the other one seeing us. Okay. I'm gonna clear this here real quick, just in case. Okay, row 1, this is where we'll use you. All right, row 1 has been fired. Turret has been dispatched. The other one we might be able to handle just with the weapon here. I think that, yeah, the turret's gone. Okay, and then the other one, we can handle the old-fashioned way. We're really lucky there's no turret on any of these stairs, right? Oh, he shot me. I was able to get him, but he did shoot me. Okay, all right. We've got soldiers down. We've got turrets down. Would have been really nice if our little access code had worked, huh? Oh shoot! Is that our Prototech? Is that our Prototech jump drive? That might be our jump drive. Let's deal with some of the soldiers up here first. I want to see what these guys have on them. Cosmic coffee, and a welder. What do you have on you? A welder. What about you? A welder. A welder. So these might not have been. Okay, I think I misclicked my fire button and thought. I misclicked my fire button and thought that something was shooting at me, so I instantly started shooting. That was wild. But I think these might not be soldiers either because they don't have any weapons on them. Okay, we've got stairs that go up and stairs that go down. Just because we have our Prototech thing here, I do kind of want to go down. Be a little cautious as we move around here. Looking for turrets. I don't see any. Wait, yes I do. There's a turret right there. And there's a turret right there as well. We're protected by these windows though. Yeah, that's a Prototech jump drive. Wow. Okay, so it looks like what they did was they took the AMG Snowstorm back here. Oh, these are the base's weapons. Okay. They took the AMG Snowstorm back here and they must have like taken out some of the parts, like the jump drive here, and they took out the gyro, which was on the top deck right there as well. Let's move in through here. I want to see what we have over here. Yeah, the turrets, they can't shoot at us because we're inside the base, but yeah. Although I guess we shouldn't tempt fate, should we? We have do we have anything in here? Nothing really in there. All right, let's move down here, being very cautious of the fact that there might be more turrets. We know there are at least 2 more. I don't know if there are any more down here though. Oh, I don't like moving down into this position here. I think I need to choose a direction and just run because there are so many angles that are being exposed here as we move down. Although the fact that nothing has shot us from there is good. Let's move around to the right here very quickly. Go, 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 go. Okay, we know there's a turret in there, but we might be good otherwise. I want to check to see if there's maybe a turret in here. Nope, there are no turrets in here, but this does look like an area where they may have stored a bunch of stuff. Yeah, that's the other turret, but we know we can't shoot through these, so not even bother trying. These are nice though. These do tell us the net weight. Actually, this is telling us the weight of the entire ship, which is probably a lot. Whoa, that's a lot of clang colas. What do we have in here? A lot of clang colas, a lot of steel plates, some solar cells, small steel tubes, computers. There's enough stuff to start an entire base on this thing. What about in here? Whoa, we have some S10E pistols. Those are the elite pistols. We have some standard pistols. Moving over to this side, I don't see any soldiers down here, so I think we might be safe. Oh, some Prototech panels. Okay, that's really good. Wow. Some metal grids and large steel tubes. Over here, we have some construction components. What about in here? We have some clang colas. We have a lot of clang cola here. Artillery shells. That makes sense to refuel the stuff. Oh, we have another turret right there that we're gonna have to deal with. But I don't think we have anything that we have to deal with in here, at least. Nothing in there, nothing in there. Some cobalt ingots right there. Actually, that was a lot of cobalt ingots. We have some iron ingots in that one. We have some silver ingots in that one. Some raw nickel. Some raw silver, and then some raw iron. It looks like they may have used these things to store their raw ores. Yeah, there's some more raw iron in here. Some raw uranium. Okay, that's really good. Some normal uranium. That's a whole lot of uranium. But this base did run on uranium power, so that does make a little bit of sense. Checking this out, we have a little bit of magnesium powder, some magnesium ore, some iron ore. Probably more iron ore. Nope, nothing in there. Some iron ore in there, and then I don't know what's in there, but probably some nickel, judging by the color. We have some soldiers in there, and we need to deal with this turret. Okay, it's aiming at me, and I don't like that. Yeah, I don't like it. Okay, well we gotta keep at it, because well, we have the row 1 actually. You know what? Sometimes you just gotta row 1 it. You know what I'm saying? There we go. Okay, what did you guys have? Welders. So these must have just been like workers. This looks like this must be workers because they have welders and none of them have weapons. Oh, you know what I bet happened? With the Purge protocol of all those weapons, I bet you they were killed by the weapons. Because the weapons turned against them, so I bet you the weapons in these corners must have dealt with those guys, and there were weapons on that other floor as well that must have dealt with the guys up there. So I bet you the soldier, yeah, these guys as well must have been killed by that weapon. Although this guy is not even in the firepower, so maybe someone came down here and hurt them. Actually, no, these people would have been killed before this was moved in here because the Armageddon dudes moved this in here. So they must have taken over the base, then brought the AMG Snowstorm here, then moved this here. That makes sense. You probably have a welder. Yeah, you have a welder and a thing. We're hiding from that turret there, but, oh, yeah, there's the turret. I want to grab a couple different angles on this turret so it can't just aim at me really easily. Actually, I can probably hit it from an angle where it can't see me. Yeah, there we go. Okay, we've reclaimed this area. We have the Prototech. How are you doing, by the way? It's missing a couple Prototech panels, which actually we had found a couple Prototech panels in there anyway, so that's fine. This guy had a bunch of canvas on him. Why would he have a bunch of canvas on him? I don't know, but he did. Anyway, let's move on to, we have a couple areas that we need to go still. I think we need to go up top, and we need to go up here, basically. So let's move up here. Being cautious of turrets. Okay, hi. There we go, that one's down. That one wasn't even aiming at me, which is good. Oh, hi. Wait, this might be glass. I think this is glass. Yeah, we're good. We're good, actually. We can get a nice peek here without that being able to see us. So what do we have here? This looks like a bit of a landing deck or some kind. Oh, we have another worker right there. No access beyond this point. Trespassers will be shot. Yeah, so I want to deal with this guy, but I want to see if there are any others. I don't know if there are. There's so many angles that they could shoot us from. Actually, I can't even see anything over there, so it's possible. Oh, nope, that's just a light. Okay. Well, I'm just going to peek out this and then... There we go. Okay, that's down. All right, what is inside here? Nothing in here, just a little access area. Although I definitely don't want to be shot by those. We have an engineer right there. And then we see the snowstorm through here, so this does go through. I'm just very worried that there might be more turrets here. But so far, I don't see any. So this just looks like a little access area. Actually, you know what? That ship that crash landed on the Earth-like planet probably came from here. Because I think it was probably docked to this base, and then they escaped when it was attacked. But let's see if this guy has anything on him. Nothing on him. What about you? Nothing on you. And you? Nothing on you either. Okay, so these engineers didn't have anything on them. All right, let's move in this way. I think we're now on top of the base here. We have some hydrogen. Moving down this way. Empty area. Still some hydrogen up there. Okay, this must go around to the front, actually. Yeah, this goes around to the front. Okay, we've already cleared this area, but we haven't actually checked this stuff. But we have a lot of containers that we can check to see what they have, like welders, some metal grids, some motors, stuff like that. These probably have ores. Yep, some cobalt ore. What about these guys? Access denied on those. Maybe I can look into them. Yeah, freight. Oh, this guy had some Uzis. Very nice. What about you? These soldiers, I'm looking to see if these soldiers had any notes, because some of them have had notes. I want to find all the notes. Some gold ore, that's very good. Some silicon ore. Some uranium ore. Yeah, we're getting a lot of there's a lot of stuff at this trade base. I like this. Okay, let's move on. We have one final area that we need to go. I just want to check to see if there are any soldiers that I've missed. Oh, we found the E. Yeah, we found the E. All right, we found most of what we need to find here. I don't think there's anything up there. I think we've gone through most of the rooms. The only ones that we haven't gone into are gonna be the ones that go down this way. And this is the door that goes to the security checkpoint. Let's go this way here, because this is the ominous ladder that just goes straight down. Well, I guess let's start our descent. Find out what's on the other end of this ladder. It feels like we're going into the red, into the depths. Our energy's a little bit low. I don't like where this is going. Let's pop out one of these things and just take a look here. Okay, we're almost at the bottom. Man, I don't like this. Okay, let's keep going. I'm worried that there are gonna be soldiers. And they're gonna shoot me as I come down. Let's pop out here. Well, I don't see any soldiers, so we might be good. keep going down here. It's a ladder. This is the opposite of what Splitsy did when he went to the moon with the ladder. All right, it should be at the bottom here. Weapons free. I mean, weapons out. Is that a... That's a soldier. Okay. I was like, is that a soldier? Is that a turret? What am I looking at? Okay, we have a soldier down there somewhere. I don't know. I saw him for just a second. We have plenty of ammo in our weapon. We're good. We have to be a little cautious of turrets. He might be down here, actually. Where are you? Oh, hi.
Low.
Health low. Okay, we have another soldier right there. I don't think we can hit him that way. Maybe I can hit him here. Okay, he's down. We don't have any med kits, which is bad. But there's definitely a spawner here somewhere. Let me press I, see if we do have a med kit. No, we don't have any med kits. Oh man. Okay, let's go back. Let's go back up real quick. And we're gonna use the med kit that's on this base, because there is a med kit. All right, this med kit right here. Let's go ahead and hack this. And then let's use this here to refill our stuff. All right, now we can go back with some renewed vigor. All right, just a quick reload because we're probably gonna have the soldiers right here, and let's move in. That's that soldier down. We know we have some over there. I'm gonna hit them before they can even see me. That should be one down. Another one right there. Okay, he should be down. Let's move in. Cautious of turrets. Yep, there's a turret right there. Ow. I think that was the soldier. I don't think that turret can see me right here. Let's try and deal with the soldiers first. Oh man, okay, reload here real quick. Soldier, we can't shoot through these. Oh, yes we can. That's the second time in 2 episodes where I said we can't shoot through something and then immediately was proven wrong. Okay, we have a turret up top right there. I have a Pro 1, what am I doing? Did that do it? I don't know if that took out. Yeah, that took care of it. Okay. Let's move in. We have another soldier here. Where are you? Where are you? Oh, there's so many of them. Let's reload here real quick while we're in a little safety area. Another one down. We have 28 HP. Maybe I go in with the Uzi. Take my Uzi out. Do a quick reload. Uzi reloads pretty quickly. Okay, let's move in. That's a turret. Hi, turret. Oh shoot, there's a thing right there. Maybe I can run in and get below the turret where it can't shoot me. Oh! Okay. That was a dumb idea. That was a dumb idea. Let's be clear. That was a dumb idea. No one said that was a smart idea. All right, we're back in the depths. We know we can at least move up to the door, but there's probably more soldiers because they probably spawned again. We just need to be a little careful. We know there's that turret. I want to try and take that out before... Yeah, okay, now I can switch to the Uzi. Now let's just clear this. Oh, there we go. Spawn kill. Feels a little bad, but whatever. Oh! I have one shot. I had one shot in my mag. I had one shot in my mag. Hang on. What's going on? Why can't I use my weapon? I had one bullet in the chamber and that was it. Okay, reload this guy. It's always faster to switch to a weapon that has ammo than it is to... I don't know. Anything else. You're down.
Low.
Our health is low, but if we can deal with this, that might be the only spawner. So let's move in. I don't have my grinder. Where's my grinder? Where's my bodies here? I gotta get my stuff really quickly because someone could spawn and take me out. And we're clear. Let's take out our weapon here just in case. Okay, we're clear. Oh man. All right. So let's see what we have here. We have a bunch of soldiers here with ammo that I'll happily take because this stuff is good for me. This is the ammo that I like to use. And it goes in my turrets, which is very good. I'm gonna put all my stuff inside one of these. What do we have in here? Oh, secret message. Okay, right click to read. I'm taking a huge risk with this information, so it better be worth my while. The station's automated defense system is controlled in the server room on the main floor. It was manufactured and installed by SecPoint Technologies years ago. There are a few override codes that can be entered in the server room to alter the system. 3001, reset security system. 3002, deactivate system. 3003, activate system. 3004, activate test mode. And 3066, activate purge protocol. I don't know why you need any of this info, but the pay on this station is criminal. You can wire the funds to my account number 0013799555512. Okay. So I'm starting to get a better picture of what happened. It seems like someone on the station fed them information on the station's security system, and they were able to use that to activate this Purge protocol, so-called, down here. So they must have entered the code 3066, and that activated Purge protocol. And they were right, the 3002 would have been the deactivate system if the system wasn't kaput when we got there. But okay, yeah, it looks like somebody betrayed the system, and that's what caused all this hullabaloo. Did they say how much they were paying the guy? You can wire the funds. Okay. Holy, that is a lot of uranium. 3.82 thousand uranium. A couple zone chips, a lot of platinum actually. That's a crazy amount of platinum. Wow. Okay, there was a lot of stuff here. Some of this stuff which I've damaged. Jeez. Okay, let's put this back so I can put some stuff in here, actually. I'll even put the Pro 1. I'm actually gonna reclaim all their stuff here so that we can use it later. All right, I've gone around collecting all their stuff, and I'm putting it inside this container right here so that we can use it in the future for our own base. But let's see if there's anything else to this area. I don't think so. I think this might be it. It looks like there are a couple tunnels here, which makes sense. This is where they would have maybe tunneled in or something like that. And it looks like from there they would have gone and tunneled into the base from these tunnels here. And this is not the one that we checked out, but I bet you if I go up this one, this probably goes to... Oh shoot, wait. Oh shoot, they've got a grinding tool down here. Oh, this must be how they got into the base. So this is like a little station area. Do you have anything in here? Nothing in the cargo crate. What about you? Nothing inside that one either. But yeah, this makes sense. They would have ground down this area, and this probably goes into the security room, which we didn't have any luck with working. But we have, okay, actually we can't even get in there. There we go. And that makes sense. We have this soldier right here. What did this guy say in his last note? Oh yeah, this guy in his note said it's like they knew what they were looking for. Well, they did. They knew exactly where they needed to go for the security room to activate the Purge protocol. Okay, well with that, I think the base is secure. I don't even have my weapon out, which is a little bit crazy, but yeah, I think we've taken out the entire base. We've got the 2 habitation wings here. We've got the one right there and the one right there. This looks like this was like a concierge or like a check-in place. What did you have? Oh, you had some weapons that I took earlier. Yeah, and then this was like a trade grounds where a lot of these people were going through and trying to trade. I don't think we can actually even use the stores or the contracts or anything like that. But yeah, I think we've taken pretty much everything. So with that, the entire base is taken over, and we have been able to reclaim a Prototech jump drive as well as a Prototech gyroscope, which is over on the front over here, all the way over this way. Yeah, over here. So our Prototech gyroscope is right there, and that's still in full working condition as well. The one on the AMG Snowstorm is not in working condition, but can be repaired. It wouldn't be too difficult to repair this guy. Let me come back down here. Yeah, so this guy just needs, all it needs is Prototech machinery and Prototech circuitry, which is some stuff, like, but, oh shoot, unfortunately those are the 2 that you get if you, yeah, those are the 2 that you cannot reclaim if you grind it down. So we'll need to find those somewhere or build them in a Prototech assembler, but we don't have a Prototech assembler, which is a bit of a problem. So that means maybe our next step is going to be taking out Prototech bases. Where did these guys are ground down. I wonder if the Armageddon people tried to grind these down in order to get materials and stuff. Yeah, it looks like they're ground down. Like this one right here is completely gone. And then I saw one as well over here, I thought, that was ground down. Yeah, this one right here is also ground down. Not damaged by weapons, but like literally ground down for materials. That's interesting. Oh, and they even have a little section here. So yeah, they were definitely coming over here and grinding these down. Wow. Yeah, they ground down a couple more. What was here? Probably another turret. They ground down a couple of these for materials. Okay, so they were trying to salvage the AMG Snowstorm. Of course, they still had some of the weapons active, so that when we attacked it, we had a heck of a fight trying to get to it. But, wow. Okay. It's a bit of a tragedy what happened at this station, but it seems like it must have happened a long time ago by the state of these soldiers. This definitely didn't just happen. They had time to claim this base and basically take it over, take the AMG Snowstorm here, do some salvage operations, and even move the Prototech thing to the bay over there. So this isn't a tragedy that just happened. It seems like this is something that happened a long time ago, just by the state of everything. But it is a little bit sad that there were a lot of soldiers and a lot of even civilians, it seemed like, people who didn't have weapons that may have been killed in this encounter, but we were able to at least avenge them. And I feel good as well that we were able to take out a bunch of the Armageddon soldiers. That feels really good, because I'm pretty sure those are the same people who blew up the ship basically the first time, leading up to the Europa season, and then who took the ship at the start of this season. So these guys have been messing with me for a long time, and I feel like we've dealt quite a bit of a blow to them. I don't know that we've, taken them out for good, but at least we've set them back a little bit by taking out one of their big bases here. So what's next for the series? That's probably a good question that we need to figure out. I don't really know what we're going to end up doing, but we want to explore. And so currently we don't have any of the Factorum stuff spawning, but I think we're probably going to start getting those spawning. We're going to try to check out some of the other planets as well, so that we have a couple of options. If a Factorum thing spawns near us, we can go and take that out. That would be an encounter kind of similar to this one, that would spawn kind of near us. Or we can try and go to a couple of different planets, see what's on those, see what we can find. I think that's a pretty good episode. I think this is where we're going to end this one. Maybe not a tremendously long one, but a very action-packed one for sure. We assaulted this Trade Corp base that was taken over by the Armageddon soldiers, or Armageddon pirates even, maybe I'll say. They do seem a bit piratey. They're very well armed though, for sure. They basically all had weapons like the one I use, this machine gun, and then the Uzi as well. They had very powerful weapons. But yeah, we were able to take out that base, so now we have to decide what we do. I'm probably not gonna scrap the base, but we can definitely scrap some of the stuff and grab some materials. And we probably wanna also grab all the stuff from the trade containers, which is gonna be a whole lot of materials. And from there, we have to decide what we wanna do. We can either take the manta ray as we go out on our expeditions, or we can take the AMG Snowstorm. I'm probably leaning towards taking the manta ray because it's less damaged, whereas the Snowstorm is gonna require quite a hefty number of repairs. So probably next episode, we're gonna take a look at both of these and try and do a couple repairs, but we might end up, figuring that we wanna keep this guy. And if that's the case, then we might end up removing this jump drive and replacing it with the Prototech one, and maybe even adding the Prototech gyro to this ship as well. So actually, I wanna see, are the Prototech batteries still here? Because way back in the last season, and when our health is low, okay. When they took our ship, we had Prototech batteries basically right over here. I don't think they're here though. Are they on any of the ships over here? No, I don't think we have any Prototech batteries here. Although we probably do want to reclaim this ship right here. This is the Barista. Yeah, this is the Barista. It's a little bit damaged, but it's the Barista nonetheless. Yeah, I think those Prototech batteries are gone. All right, just looking around, I don't see them. But we definitely did have Prototech batteries at the end of the last series. So I was hoping, oh man, this got damaged a lot. I was hoping that those batteries might have been scavenged by them. We'll have another look next episode to see if we can find them. But I don't think they're here. They might not be here. It might be that they use them for their ships or something like that. But yeah, anyway, that's where we're gonna end this episode. I really hope you enjoyed this encounter and this episode as well. If you did, please go ahead and drop a like on the video. It helps me out a lot. And if you want to comment things you want to see in future episodes or anything like that, please go ahead and leave a comment down below in the comment section. And if you're watching all these videos and you're not subscribed yet, what are you waiting for? There's a subscribe button that's free to click. It'll give you notifications when videos go live and stuff like that. And if you'd like to become a YouTube member or a patron, there are links below in the description where you'll get early access to videos. You'll get your name in the end credits right here, and you might even get a shout out at the end of the video for some of the tiers. The people we're going to shout out in this one are WTC 2014, Tyler Hedstrom, and Colin Graves. Thank you very much for your support, and thanks to everyone who's watching these for your support as well. It really does mean a lot as our energy goes critical there. And with that, I'll see you all in the next episode of Space Engineers Survival.